तमिलनाडु में एआईएडीएमके पार्टी में पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री जयललिता की विरासत को लेकर जारी लड़ाई का अंत होता नजर नहीं आ रहा है। पार्टी के कोऑर्डिनेटर ओ पनीरसेल्वम और ज्वाइंट कोऑर्डिनेटर ई पळनिस्वामी के बीच तकरार बढ़ती जा रही है। पनीरसेल्वम ने भारत के चुनाव आयोग को एक विस्तृत रिपोर्ट भेजी है, जिसमें उन्होंने सोमवार को हुई पार्टी की बैठक को गैर कानूनी और अवैध बताया है। सोमवार को पलानीस्वामी ने पार्टी के शीर्ष पदाधिकारियों के साथ बैठक बुलाई थी, जबकि पनीरसेल्वम अपने समर्थकों के साथ अलग बैठक कर रहे थे। पनीरसेल्वम ने कहा कि सोमवार की पार्टी बैठक एआईएडीएमके या उसके सदस्यों के लिए बाध्यकारी नहीं होगी। चुनाव आयोग को लिखे पत्र में पनीरसेल्वम ने यह भी कहा कि 23 जून को पार्टी की जनरल काउंसिल की बैठक में कुछ अनधिकृत लोगों को प्रवेश करने की अनुमति दी गई थी। Dharini now joining us for more on this from Chennai. Dharini, good morning. Is this OPS striking back at the growing clout of EPS in the party? Give us the details of this report that has been sent by OPS to the Election Commission.
Well, this can be considered as OPS is one of the final attempts to, take claim of his position in the party. In fact, in his letter that was submitted to the Election Commission of India yesterday, OPS has spoken about the General Council meeting that happened on 23rd of July and also about the office bearers meeting that happened yesterday. So let me first come to the General Council meeting that happened on, 23rd June. About that, he has told that some of the General Council members, they were, in an indecent manner raising their voices and, shouting at him. So this is one complaint he has told, and apart from that, he's also told that some persons who are not at all part of the General Council, they were taking part in the meeting on 23rd of June, and he's also telling that those persons, they were allowed to enter the venue by some vested interests. So he might be indirectly referring to the EPS camp by, telling vested interests, because at the point in time, they were like clearly two different camps, the EPS camp and the OPS camp. So if OPS is going to tell that some unauthorized persons, they were allowed to enter the venue by some vested interests, we might, assume that he is referring to the EPS camp. And also he's telling that some persons in the General Council meeting, they were even throwing objects such as water bottles at him when he tried to leave the venue. So these are three complaints about what happened inside the General Council meeting venue on 23rd of June. So apart from that, the fourth complaint, that's the very important complaint, he is telling that as a treasurer of the party, it is mandatory and I am supposed to read the statement of accounts at the General Council meeting, but I was not permitted to do so. So this complaint is very important because right now OPS is the treasurer of AIADMK, and at every General Council meeting, the treasurer, they'll be reading the statement of accounts in open. So, on 23rd June, OPS didn't do so and he was not permitted to do so. Because of the circumstances, he was forced to, leave the venue midway. So he is complaining in his letter to the Election Commission of India that he is supposed to read the statement of accounts, but he was not permitted to do so. So apart from that, about yesterday's office bearers meeting, he's calling it totally illegal, and he is telling that any decision that was taken at yesterday's meeting cannot be taken into account, and that it will not control anybody. And he's also telling that any meeting can be convened at AIADMK only with approval from both coordinator and joint coordinator.